What does it mean to be a victim, and why can it be bad? So the word victim, from what I learned, was originally a holy word. It relates to sacrifices that were made. So the word vic and victim is referring to something holy. That's why there exists people that follow Wicca, which is related to that. These were the people of Europe. This was a word in ancient Europe that described anything holy, people with holy knowledge. Of course, people can misuse knowledge, and so conflicts occur, and there's also superstitions and injustices and things like that. So victim has become the word to describe someone who is the receiver of an injustice, and it can be a negative thing to have. When I was in rehab, they taught me to get away from that mentality, because I grew up in a city that was very focused on psychological and psychiatric treatment of people, even though it was a mortuary site in ancient times. So a lot of injustices have occurred on this land, and for that reason there's dysfunction. And so I was told that I had something wrong with my brain, that the chemistry was wrong, and that I had to take these medications, and they didn't know really what they did. They didn't consider that I was a kid with a developing brain. And so a lot of bad things happened, and at that time I really identified with that condition, and I said, I have depression, I have anxiety, things that I identified with those identities. The rehab taught me to break down my emotions into pieces and to think about how I'm reacting to moments. What is it that made me upset? Was it something that somebody said? Was it something that happened? And how did I react? What was my belief? And how is that belief, wrong or right? Or, how can I take a look at it and understand it? And so then how it became strong enough to be able to do the things that I was supposed to do there, live in the moment, take it day by day, and gain strength.